Morning. Northumberland Coastal Path I'm doing. Was going to do it in 4 days, and then immortal words of why don't you do it in 5 came about. I couldn't resist that, mind you. So I'm doing it over 5 days, which sort of helps in a way I'll explain later. So today, first day, I'm starting at Cresswell, where the trail starts. I'm doing about 20 mile to Boulmer. Now, I've got a t-shirt on, and it looks absolutely terrible, but it is quite warm. Ton of rain the last couple of days, but it's been quite warm, like throughout. So I think we're getting a spot of rain a little bit later in the day. So what we're doing, we're going through Amble, we're going through Warkworth. I will call it Warkworth, by the way, so just bear with us. And then go on through Almouth. Almouth's lovely. I'll keep on saying that now, all these little villages and stuff. Yes, what a lovely place that is. That sort of caper. So I didn't get sick of us saying that either. And then eventually up to Boulmer, where I'm doing campsites, because I've realised when I was watching all these things, not only can you not wild camp in England, obviously, but nobody seems to be doing the campsites, so I thought I'd do the campsites for you, you know, as a different option. So first of all, we have to get through here, through Druridge Bay. I'm just going to stay on the beach for this long stretch. You can go up in the sand dunes. The actual path and the signage is up there, but in the book it says you can get on the beach, obviously, so that's what I'm doing. Right, later. Druridge Bay country park's just over there, so that could be a first stop off for you if you wanted. I'm just cracking on, like, because it feels like I've just started, which I have really. Well, I've started, what? It's 7 o'clock in the morning. All you've got's dog walkers, not gonna run. But look, man, looks like I'm on me Todd, doesn't it? Hey, this beach is enormous, like, it really is, and it's lush and all, really canny. You have to get here, man. There we go. I'd say it to everybody, you have to get to Northumberland at least once in your life, man. But don't tell anybody. I like to keep it a bit of a secret. And there's some of your anti-tank blocks. See a fair few of them up this coast, like, from World War II. Stop the Nazis getting in. The way things are at the minute. I think we might let a few through. Arseholes. So you'll see, like, there's some up next to where the Farne Islands are as well. You'll see that on what, day 4 or so, I think. There's like different things out there doing the northeast coast, like the Second World War, gun turrets and what have you. Because we've got mainland Europe out of the way, man. Yeah. Mind you, the way the sea is at the minute, I don't think even the Nazis would have thought of coming in there the day, like. Hey, lovely this, man, lush. While I think on, like, I best tell you I've got an ulterior motive for doing this as well, mind you. Just started a new job earlier this year, Northumberland Water, and this month, July 2025, Christ, where's my life gone? 2025. Oh, doing a walking challenge. I thought, it's right up my street, this, man. You know. So they about getting as many miles as you can and stuff like that. Currently, I'm in 3rd place. There was somebody on the first week doing 100 miles. Now, they're either super fit, like a proper like marathon runner, or something like that. Some people are putting a reading. I mean, I think that first week I'd done something like 60, 70 miles. Done the same the second week. Hey Christ, I'm not touching the bloody sides, man. So anyway, it's for cancer research. So I mean, by the time this video comes out, it'll be gone. So I'll not put the link on to sponsor us out like that. But if I can be a little bit cheeky, and if you want to, and if you can, just try and, like, you know, give a little bit if you can. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? To any cancer charity. I just found out the last week or so that a lad I used to work with, he's been struck down with it, like, so that comes as a bit of a shock, like. So it's important, man, innit, you know. Imagine we got rid of that, man. Christ, that'd be like the best thing that humans have ever done, probably, isn't it? I mean, so sort of got AIDS under wraps in a sense. Thought that was going to kill well at one point, didn't we? Mind you, nuclear bombs will probably get before it's like at the minute. Wow, what the hell's going on there? Christ, unreal, the world's mental, innit? But anyway, if you can, just pop a couple of quid towards any cancer charity. If you don't mind, that'd be lovely. And to put a little smile on my face. Right. Thank you. So, after thinking of absolutely nothing about, apart from what to say to these lot, I have to, like, find the path now, because we're coming to the end of the beach as such. It goes on to Lower Hawksley, little village, and then on to Amble. So I think it's just a case of just going up on the dunes and then just catching the path there, to be honest with you, Lee. I think sort of get to a car park and then crack on from there, I believe. But I'll let you know. Good one is probably just follow somebody who's going back. Well, there's a path up there. There's people walking further along there, like, so I'm walking a little bit further along. Another load of them tank blocks. A little further along. I think I'll pop up after them. I'll let you know though. Right, well, just follow this woman here. She seems to know what she's doing. I can see some steps just over the way there. And then you're on a cycle track, I believe, so not like you're going through the dunes, I suppose, eh? So we'll do that. So if you don't go on the beach, you come that way. I've come 4.5 miles already. I'm 4 to Amble, and that's the same we're looking for, that light N. Right, so I like that for a bit. Beautiful start, mind, isn't it? Now there, that's if you can't see it on here, that's Coquet Island there, the lighthouse. I heard a beeping. There you go. I wondered what the hell it was. It was the lighthouse. It looks so haunting there, like. Beautiful. Sort of glad in a way that it's been a bit misty, because that looks stunning, that, mind you. Beautiful. So what I've done, so again along the sand dunes and all that, or down to the beach, because it looked as though the tide was fairly well in, so I didn't want to get stranded. I've just come back down to the road, right, because we had a little bit of rain last 24 hours. The grass is quite overgrown, prickly, as you can see, and I just thought, oh, I'm not going to get scratched all the way along there and going up and down when this road's just here. And it just joins again where this caravan park is here. Tartan caravan parks. There's a lot of caravan parks up this coastline. There's not that many campsites though, which is bizarre. Like, it really winds me up. I mean, you could probably go and again, look, there's a patch of grass somewhere where I can put my tent, and they might let you, I don't know. Probably not, but that's a bloody gripe. I'll tell you about that later on. Well, I don't know what that's based on, because I went past 2 pairs of people, said good morning, no back, nothing back at all. It was almost like I was shit on the shoe. Mind you, they're probably right, like. So, Amble Harbour, River Coquet is just coming into sight now. But it's burning off lovely, like, and you can feel the warmth there now, mind you. I mean, you can go up that way if you don't want to go over the pier, like. So you can pass the huts straight up. There's usually a market on just beyond there, and then there's a nice little bit further on where you can get like bacon sandwiches and stuff like that, which I might indulge if it won't too misty either. Now, like, you'd have seen like the Cheviots behind there as well, like, but no chance of that at the moment, like. But aye, it's turned into a cracking little place, eh? And if you look out the right hand side, you see Warkworth Castle in the distance. That's about 2 miles away. We'll go past that later. There's an RNLI place here as well. There's a boat. There's another one just went out there before, actually.
Do you think you should appreciate it?
So as you start up this road, there's a public toilet down the bottom, right down there. I've also just passed the Tesco as well, so there's plenty here for you to keep you going. So we're on the River Coquet now. That's why the island's called Coquet Island. Well, I'm sure you'll be able to see there now, like, it's burnt away now by that mist. Aye, so the Coquet Island, the River Coquet, run towards Walkworth Castle, Warkworth to the locals. Aye, so that's around about 10 mile in Warkworth, like. So I mean, if you're gonna, you can stop there. I mean, there's places that stop all the way up here, like, so if you've got the money, like, because especially this next 6 weeks, because it's gonna be bloody expensive, mate, with the schools off. Aye, so that'll be halfway once we get to the castle, more or less, anyway. And there's a couple of canny boozers on the main street, like, oh, I'd love to go because it is quite warm, like, but I best crack on, like, unfortunately. So there's Warkworth Castle there. It's a beauty, like. English Heritage if you've got one of their tickets. Be free for you to get in. And then we're dropping down here. I'll tell you something, like that road you come along next to the water, next to Coquet, it's one of the prettiest streets I've ever been along. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So going along across the Coquet now. Isn't this beautiful? I mean, whenever I'm here, I just, to be honest, I just drive. I don't really take much notice of this, but if you want to go in for a pint, you're just going up that street there. There's a couple of pubs on your right hand side. There's a massive one right at the top of the bank, quite near to where the castle is. But you're going on back on yourself a bit there. Or you could just come down that street, you know, and not come along that gorgeous one. Over to your holiday. Right, it's time to cross over and going up again now. Right, still go along by the golf course, Walkworth golf course. That's one thing you'll see a few of going along here. I mean, straight to Almouth, there's another golf course as well. There's a few. Dunstanburgh, there's one. There's your approach and Berwick as well, as I remember. 5 mile off or so. We're right next to the sea, like, again. This path's alright. You're not really that near the golf course for very long. It seems to, like, gone away from you up there. That's a bit windy, but it's alright. It looks as though we've got a downy and an uppy bit coming up. Still a bit of sea fret there, like, isn't there? So if you notice, Northumberland Coastal Path joins the St Oswald's Path there. The St Oswald one's like the bird. So it sort of joins up. It'll join up later on with St Cuthbert's Way as well. So you'll see the St Cuthbert sign on it. As we get further up, like Belfast sort of way, just after that. Till we get to Beale and the Holy Island Causeway. So you look out for that as well. Can't get it wrong. Oh yeah. An upward bit. Right, we're back next to the golf course. Just for a tiny little bit. Just come up where that sign is. Just these caravans are. So we haven't got that potential danger for very long, unless if somebody's really shit, mate. And that's the reason why we have to come right in to go back again. We've got Alan going out there. We cross that bridge. Should be in the middle of your screen there. And then like sort of bang into it. The train station's over there, over yonder. It isn't, well, it's Almouth station, but it's a bit of a trek out of it, mind you. Like it isn't in like the village centre as such, it's a little bit outside. Like if you want to use that as a option for your digs or whatever, come back to Newcastle, get to Berwick or whatever. Like the public transport's like fairly alright, you know. I'm doing this coastline, like you can get a bus to Cresswell. I think it was the number 1 from Blyth. So like you could come from Newcastle, get a bus to Blyth, and then Blyth to Cresswell, like, or anywhere you want. You know, give us a lift there this morning. Okay, so it does do some good for somebody. But aye, that's anyway, that's Almouth. Well, somebody's had a misjudgment of the corner. Christ, man, what a mess. Right, we have to go that way. But if you want to do the shortcut and miss the headland out, just go straight that way and back onto the coast. But as soon as you cross the bridge, that's where your options lie. So we're going this way and try and find a cafe or something. So there's a ferry hut. It's you can't get in, it's closed at the minute. Don't know what for, it's usually open, eh? So now in Almouth, so about 15-16 mile in or so. What, 4 or 5 to Boulmer, after I've had a lengthy break. I've got plenty of time, like, so it's no bother. There's like a crossover there that you can get to somehow, I can't remember exactly. But there, aye, we were there, like, it seemed like ages ago. Up there, back around. Beautiful little place, like, gorgeous. So that's got it, the path takes you through the town, so you don't have to deviate to get to a shop, which is always of benefit. Right, see if we can get a cup of tea or something. So if you took that shortcut I was telling you about, it comes here and around here, and we rejoin here, and then it's virtual immediate left. I tell you what, I'll do you front. Oh, dark, I'm in the dark. Went to a cafe there before. Is that better? I went to a cafe there before. It was lovely. It's about 15-16 quid or something, I think it was. Got myself a stotty, ham and peas pudding, lovely. Ooh. Hit the spot, mind you. I got a milkshake like a kid and a lemon Fanta. Oh. But I was boiling, I was dead thirsty. I mean, I'm water, but I'm sort of coming at the end of it for the day, to be fair. Aye, so that was nice, Welcome break. There's a few places there you can go in Almouth. So like that's what, 15 mile. So we've done a quarter, the whole bit already, because that's the ideal way of doing it if you're going to do like 4 days. So like this would be like your first quarter, then Beaden's like up to a half sort of things, like 32 mile. Short sharp climb out to Almouth there. Just set on the way marker, 3 mile to Boulmer, which was further on than what I thought it might have been, mate. That being said, the campsite is like about a mile up the road when we get to Boulmer. Obviously means an extra mile tomorrow. But like I said, after that day we're just doing around about 10-11 mile each day, so it's not, there's no great shakes like. So so that's like a quarter done. I mean, fantastic. That's mid, man. The quarter of it done already. But it doesn't mean that it's going to be any easier, really. We're going to hit sand dunes and stuff like that, and I mean, it's fairly low level as such, you know. There's no mental, like, you know, any mental claims or anything. But it's going to be great, man, this one. It is. Like, I'm just sorry about the views today. Terrible. You just had my gorgeous face to look at. Wait. You've had my face to look at. So that cafe was lovely. I was just being it, like, canny. Done the job. I was thirsty as out when I got there, like. Right, 3 mate of Boulmer. Can't believe that. There's not much there, mind you. Crack on. Okay, that's Almouth Golf Club dealt with. Got to come across the fairway there, mind you, so be warned. I think when I'd done the Macmillan Mighty hike thing, I think we dropped down to the beach and like didn't come, like we went past the clubhouse and that, and then, like, you know, down the little lane after there. I went straight on the beach, I'm sure, because I didn't, like, because obviously it's on a Saturday when you do it, and it's full of golfers, isn't it? So I try to keep off the golf clubs as much as possible, I think, on that. But I can remember, like, all this sort of scenery and stuff like that. Aye, Texas back. It's clearing up a little bit, mind you. It'll probably roll back in again in 5 minutes. So it's done all day. There's Boom up ahead. If I can, I'm going to drop down to the beach for the final run into there. Like, fence all the way along for as far as I can see at the minute. Like. But it's like an old fishing port sort of carry on. I think there's still fish out of it, actually, from what I understand. So once I hit there, it'll be 20 mile according to the book. And according to the map. Aye. Hasn't been too bad, to be fair. It really hasn't. I think I've actually looked after myself today, strangely, which isn't usually the case. Aye, so I mean, how could happen between here and there, like. So into Boulmer, I'll have a bit of a rest there, then I'll walk the last mile or so up to the campsite. This weather has been so weird today. So weird. This is just coming in seconds. It's mad. I mean, look how mental it is, man. It's crazy. That's just come in. Honestly, it come in literally a minute, if that, if not seconds. There's a toilet as you come to Boulmer. The public toilets are fantastic. I've noticed there's been a fair few knocking around. I saw up here, and it's like the next left and we're along the road, if we can actually see it, because it's getting worse, this, mate. Right, how we in? Right, we'll be coming back down here tomorrow. We're walking along here. I think it's just past Oria Boulmer, I believe. So that's funny enough, I was driving around here last weekend and I felt like a long road. That'll not be that bad. Just grin and bear it, man. grin and bear it. I'll soon be on me back. Right, I might as well sum it up as I'm walking up to this campsite. In total it'll be like 21 mile. I feel alright. Doesn't feel like 21 mile like. I mean, I am feeling a little bit tired, don't get us wrong, but like other 21 miles or whatever I've done, I felt more tired than this. Like, sorry about the mist. Couldn't be helped. But I've really enjoyed it. Like, it's whatever your plan is to do it. I mean, if you're doing like B&Bs or whatever, you've got it made. You could do it any which way you wanted to. Camping is a different, completely different kettle of fish, mind you. This is the first one really you come to, and it's like 20 mile in, which is mental. Tons of caravan parks, you can't move for the buggers, but they're very few and far between, and that's why a lot of people wild campers. So I thought there's a bit of a challenge. I'll sort of do the campsite way. The first day is a challenge, the rest aren't really, but just to show that there are campsites. Do you know what I mean? You have to go like a mile or so off the trail to get to this one. So I mean, Amble great, Warkworth great, the whole lot's been mint, man. You know, it's isn't exactly showing it to its full wonder. I'm sorry, but it is gorgeous. You'll see for the rest of the week how lush it is, man. But unfortunately not today. Mate, it's still really hot. So 20 mile in the bag, 42 again or so. Right, let's get this campsite. I'll give you a quick mosey around there and then get some tea and then sleep, because I've been up very early this morning. Dropped my eldest off at the airport. He went back to work on the ships there this morning, so that's another reason why I've come out for that kind of handle it. Right. Right, thanks for watching, all the best, see you later. Go and look after yourselves, please. Hey. Try.